I used to think schedule was spelled Schedual, because schedule,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not spelled that way. Also, when I was like 12, I'd never heard the word euthanize before. So I was talking to my dad about how we need to like work on the grass because it was dying. And so my brain was like, we need to make it younger. What's a word for making it younger? Youth and eyes. Youth, to make youth. And my dad was like, you do know that that's like a word that has a meaning that is the exact opposite of what you just said, right? And I was like, what? What do you mean? He was like, euthanize means to kill prematurely. I was like, oh, yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Now we can start the stream.
Yay! I've already just been streaming this whole thing.
Congratulations. Also, I did end up getting to work early, as I said. I got there at 8:35, and then I went in and started working early. And then I clocked in at 8:45 because Marissa says I can't clock in before 8:45.
I thought you were supposed to be there at 8:30, so that's why I was saying. You're seriously?
No,
Yeah. Okay.
we
Oh.
don't open till 9. You just have to be there 15 minutes early to open the store.
Ah.
Okay. We're going to continue building a wall.
And I'm gonna go to the Nether to find
Build
glowstone, so we
the
can cut.
best wall you've ever seen.
So we can cut down on this damn storage stuff that we have going on.
Yeah. What do I have in my inventory? Nothing of use, of course. Um. Goodness. We need to go deeper. That's what she said.
Okay.
It's okay, I think I'm funny.
You are,
That's what
but remember,
matters.
I'm mostly being a PG channel.
It is PG if you don't know what I'm talking about.
This is true.
It's the either. Okay. Our ideas of terraforming are very different.
Yes.
I think your idea of terraforming is just remove of dirt and make it all flat, and my idea of terraforming is make it flatter but still aesthetically pleasing.
I will flatten everything to where it is never a concern again.
Yeah.
Because having varying degrees of um,
Altitude.
yeah, makes building a little bit more wonky.
It also makes it pretty. Because if you have everything on the same level, you can't see all the different builds. Although, I don't think. Do you build aesthetically or just
Yeah,
house of unparticular
no, I'd
shape?
say I build
Mm.
pretty aesthetically.
Okay.
But I mostly build medieval castles. And
Yeah. I like building little villages where each house has its own, like, purpose. Ooh, diorite. Yes, come with me. There's moss. Ooh. There's a hair in my eyelash, and I cannot see. Hello? Oh my goodness. Okay. Some more diorite. I need to up the GUI scale. It's a lot smaller when I put it on this monitor. Oh, that's... I wish the GUI scale was like a slider instead of
Could you
just
do
like
me a
different
favor?
numbers. Depends.
Go through the portal and just stand there. Because I've lost the portal.
Okay. You didn't put a waypoint down when
Nope, I
you went
forgot
in?
to. And I appeared
Okay.
right into a forest.
Okay. You're not even that far away from it.
I know, but
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking about it. Ooh, I just threw one of my makeup brushes. That's fine.
that's why I couldn't find it. Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, purple.
Alright, I got what I needed. What did I...
Fantastic.
Screw off, Heavy.
Huh?
Heavy just said I failed.
Is he in your chat?
Yes, he is.
Hi, Heavy. I need to eat. I have no food. Shall meander our way back to the house. I
He
don't
said
really
hi
have
back.
Yay! Ah, what is in here? Ooh. Ooh. Taking that. You're coming home with me. You can take that in return, and then I'm taking your steak.
Okay.
Number one perk to having a boyfriend, you can steal all his food.
Yeah.
Yay! Oh, Heavy, did you know that we're dating?
No, I don't think so. I think he's just finding this out.
Surprise, Shotty! I was like, wait a minute. We haven't really announced anything to anybody.
No, people from our original server, no.
No. It has been for a little over 4 months now.
Yeah,
Uh,
the streams are crossing. Yes, yes, they are.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Uh, wish I could see your chat.
No, we're not gonna untangle it. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
No, yeah. You'll be getting an invite to the wedding in approximately 2 years.
Yeah, about, yeah.
Yeah. Give or take. Well, 20. No, it's probably closer to 3.
There's no
'Cause,
disruption to the timeline. It's
huh?
it's just a singular timeline. We've all been, right on the same timeline. It's just the paths
What?
crossed back
Yeah.
in September.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be closer to 3 years because I don't want to get married in an uneven year. So it's gonna be 2028. Probably May because I've already decided that it's gonna be sometime in May. He's also just now finding out about this.
Yes.
Ta-da! Okay. Let me in. Wait, where am I going? Nope, let's go this way, actually. It is dark. Can I get just a regular polished diorite? Is that an option? There it is. 8. Yes. Yes. It's cold in here. Hold on, I gotta turn off the fan. That's the light. Oh, okay.
Good job.
Okay, I'm only a little bit stupid sometimes. And never the twain shall cross. Have you seen the Barbie movie?
No. Why would I watch the Barbie movie?
You're gonna watch it with me.
No.
Yes! It's actually a really good movie. Like, it's not just, you know, it's got a good message to it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, come sleep with me.
My pleasure. No. Okay, just need to go find some obsidian. There should be.
Mother, why, what the?
What?
Watch your profanity. Why is my fan still on? It's cold in here. I'm not wearing clothes. I'm wearing clothes, just not very much. Where did I put the remote? Hello? Am I stupid? How did this occur?
Hello.
What is happening? Who are you? What have you done? Where's oh, it's right here. I'm dumb.
Oh, I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Off, 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 off. Thanks. Hi, friend. I don't know who you are or what you're saying because you're in his chat, but hi! um,
Yeah, pretty good. Kind of just started, so got a decent amount to go. Whoa.
okay, what am I doing? ¿Cuál es mi nombre?
I've been streaming on Twitch for about 4 months, technically, regularly. But I've had this Twitch account for about 2 or 3 years. I have a YouTube channel that goes along with it, and thank you. I do hope I get to 50 followers soon. I would love for Twitch to start earning me a modicum of money.
You have how many followers on Twitch?
Uh, 20.
Ugh, fancy. Not enough iCloud storage. No one gives a flying.
Ah. Well, I don't need any art done right now. I've already gotten all the art I need for what I am doing. But thank you for the offer. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Actually,
Wouldn't mind taking a look. I can always appreciate, well done art.
yeah.
I'll take a look at that later. I'll do that later. A little busy at the moment.
Why do I have 2 separate stacks of bones? What is my inventory? Oh my goodness. Uh, why do I have a snowball? I don't need a snowball.
I'll I'll send you a friend request later on Discord so then I can see your art. Right now I'm a little busy.
Yeah.
Do you have like 4 pieces of smooth diorite that you can spare?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll come grab it
If
for
you
him.
bring me a stack of dirt.
I can do that.
Yeah. Exploitation.
You know, on second thought, I think I'll just use the smooth granite that I have over here. I can do that instead.
What? No, no. I don't know what you're talking about. I need crimes. Smooth granite? Isn't granite the red one? Or is
Yes.
that oh, okay. It looks like ground beef.
Yes.
It's gross. When did you do this side of the wall?
Hmm?
Interesting.
Oh, yes, I started building over in that area corner. Yes.
Killer.
Oh.
Tank. Oh, that's wrong. I'm not a witch, I'm your wife.
I said, not a witch.
I said a boom, chicka boom.
No. No.
He started.
I didn't start anything.
You would have hated girls' camp.
I got that from Boy Scout camp. Or Cub Scout camp,
Okay.
technically. Also, Heavy
Did they
agrees.
also
He said,
sing
get this.
Baby Shark?
No.
We sang Baby Shark. What did Heavy say?
He said, get the spray bottle.
You'll have to catch me first. As I walk directly into the room you're in. See, due to your reaction, I now have ammo. Who needs your sister to assist me with ammo when I can find it on my own? No, I'm kidding. Your sister and I are still gonna team up.
Alright, now, whenever you get come home with stuff in your inventory, go to there's a little thing called a transmutation table next to the crafting table, and just put everything in there, and then you can search up whatever you want, and you'll find it. You can just scroll through and find it, and then you can pull out as much as you want as long as we have the EMC to do so.
Wow.
Yeah, fancy. Not everything has an EMC things, mostly modded stuff. And I mean, so far
Base game stuff.
I've found 2 items that don't have a value.
See, I feel like it's just like a couple of the incompatible mods, because most base game stuff has EMC, and then
Yeah.
obviously everything with the
It looks like
whatever mod it is.
yeah, the food mod,
Pam's Harvest Craft, is it?
the harvest one
No.
or whatever.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist. That's not in there. And then whatever the mod that has the slime dirt.
I mean, I'm sure you have a decent amount of slime dirt from
Yeah.
destroying that island.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Also, if you get a new block, make sure you put it in there because you can only take out what you've put in. So if you've never put
Yeah.
the item or block in there before, you can't get it out.
Okay. That makes sense. I feel like it'd be too overpowered if you could just have any item you wanted.
Yeah.
Got to do the legwork first. Solitary? Oh, that's that weird one I got last time.
What does it do?
It's just the nest thing with the
Oh.
sugarcane. Yeah.
Huh. You just gonna sit here and spam my chat heavy? Because if you are, I appreciate it.
Get him that engagement.
Yeah.
Get me being a supportive girlfriend. Take notes, ladies.
Also, all the weapons have the EMC value on them.
Hell yeah. If anybody was curious where I got the ghost in GhostRya, it's because I'm actually a ghost. Hence the ghost sounds I'm making. No, I'm kidding. I'm just an idiot.
Unfortunate. The fireworks we have can't go in there.
What? Oh. ¿Por qué no? I fell over.
I love how we're like, yeah, we're gonna have to get so much storage and everything, and then I'm like, wait a minute, EMC. That, we'll need like 3 chests total for most likely.
Okay, so the plan of the build that I made. What's with the violent? Oh, that's why I got I got mentioned on Instagram.
Ah.
Shout out Georgia. We love Georgia. Okay. I need more cobblestone wall. Yeah. Um. Okay. Can we sleep so that I can do some things on the outside of the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm literally just up here transferring everything from the chests into the transmutation table.
So good at parkour. That's a lie. I suck at parkour.
I was about to say that's.
I suck at every game. I can't even walk in the door. Okay.
Yeah, our first time
Or
literally playing this, you
okay.
drowned 3 times in 20 minutes.
Those were extenuating
No,
circumstances.
you
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just didn't pay
yeah,
attention
yeah.
to your bar like you're supposed to.
Listen, what happens below my line of sight is not my business.
I don't even know what to say to you. I am disappointed.
Fine. Whee! Can I make this jump? Yes, I can. Wow. Okay, where does half fence occur? Here. I say lot word when few word do trick. It's not gonna be enough. So sad. Whee! Seriously, I'm short 2 fences. Crimes are gonna be committed henceforth. See, this, this done it. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to convert you to my way of terraforming.
No. Your way of terraforming takes too much, and it's not easy to use. So,
Way of terraforming. Your way of terraforming gives me depression.
well, you already have depression, so it doesn't
Okay, I see how it is.
matter.
I'm telling Hazel you said that. Default. Finger to my haters. Default. Don't sing, you're on stream.
Yep.
Sorry, Glorilla. I think that's who sings that song? Glorilla. I love her. She's funny. Uh, I'm in a hole. That's what she. I really want some cheese right about now.
I could go for some cheese. Some nice smoked Gouda.
I was literally just thinking about Gouda.
Because Gouda's the best.
See, Heavy, this was meant to happen. We both love Gouda. You know, it would be really good.
Hmm.
A grilled cheese with like Gouda and like sharp cheddar.
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
Heavy just say, yes, let's all base our relationships on our favorite cheese. World conflict would surely cease then. I'm like, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, it
If
would.
somebody doesn't like the cheese, then they're probably not a good person. Like even people who are lactose intolerant like cheese.
Yeah.
Anybody who just straight up doesn't like cheese, that's concerning. I can confirm this theory because my youngest sister, who is probably like insane, and if any of the four of us were to become a serial killer, it would be her. She doesn't like cheese. Like she's the type of person to get a bowl of mac and cheese and peel the cheese off the top layer of cheese off. Unless it's mixed into her food, she won't eat it. And that's the sign of a serial killer.
I mean, that actually sounds like a really good like movie or something. Heavy went. Next thing you know, Cheddar is attacking Swiss, and Pepperjack is breaking the Dairy Convention of '82 and developing weaponized peppers.
Dairy Convention of '82 is crazy. My foot's asleep.
Oh no. Anyways.
We're throwing hands tonight. That sounds like something else.
Yes.
Hey, I'm down for both.
No.
No. Can I? You can't do any sort of far of a
Yes.
distance. Can you jump without hunger? That far. Good. My foot's asleep. Grill me a cheese.
Okay, so all three of these chests at the end are the same value.
Um. Oh. Interesting. I feel like I'm doing like spells and
I mean,
stuff.
that's what it is.
I feel like a wizard.
You're a wizard, hey.
Or a hairy wizard. Oh. I'm learning so many things for this thing.
Yep. Alright. Also, the black
Mm,
bar at the top, you can use that to search things up.
yeah.
I'm gonna go breed the pigs.
My foot's asleep. Do you want these carrots I have? I got these carrots for the pigs.
Just put them in the transmutation table.
Too many. Oh. Ah. Oh. Back. Put it back. Put that in there. Put
Frontina
that in
Colby
there.
Alliance.
Y'all are nerds.
You know what the best thing you can do is? For the
Hello? I'm busy at the moment. But I'll get to it. I'll get to it. I'm busy at the moment. Huh? Oh. Wow. Ooh. I'm giving you so many things to learn.
Mm-hmm. You know what the best thing you can
Wow.
do is? You can take any tool that you've like had that's been damaged, and it does lower the MC a little bit, but you can throw it into the table, and then you can pull out brand new ones that are not damaged.
Oh. Wow.
All right, Heavy's
Did the damage? Huh?
Heavy is literally just making a whole world of cheese in my chat. The wars, the cheese wars.
We love it. Give us all the lore for the cheese.
No, you must continue.
Okay. I want so many stacks of dirt. I'm doing a lot of terraforming. Did I not? Does it not know what dirt is? No. Escape. That's crazy. It's spelled just like escape.
I'm.
I need food. Um. There's no food in there. Do you have any steak
I have a
or food?
single cooked pork loin.
Oh, this doesn't have. Thank you for the food.
You're welcome.
Dirt, dirt, dirt. Our pig collection is growing nicely.
Yes, I'm about to go cull some of them, but you know.
You're gonna kill my friends. I've named them all and become attached to them individually.
That sucks.
Don't ask me their names.
I wouldn't care. I'm prepared to like have animals in real life, and so it does not matter.
Ew. Um, listen, when we have our animals in real life,
Yep.
um,
Yeah.
don't tell me who you killed off. Just replace them and be like, or like when we get new animals or whatever, just be like, this is Sheila. Don't question why. What was I doing? I was gonna do something. Oh yeah, torches.
Okay, Heavy, I'm going to turn this into a D&D campaign. Thank you very much.
Oh my goodness.
I love it. It is perfect.
Oh my goodness. Cheese themed D&D campaign.
Yeah, literally, like, there's whole different nations and everything.
And that's on being creative. Shout out Heavy.
Yeah, I mean, he did say part of it is Chat GBT, but you know,
Okay. I mean, it's mostly his brain. I don't think Chat GPT could have come up with a cheese themed nation
no.
or the entire backstory. Oh, what's over here? How much do you want to bet that me exploring is gonna get me murdered viciously? Okay. I don't like that. That's not very nice. Ooh, just gonna. Okay, there's a cave right here. Interesting. Ooh. I'm just not really in the mood to have conversations with zombies. I don't know about y'all. My foot's still asleep. 'Tis very upsetting. Okay.
Hope I'm doing that right.
And never the twain shall cross. How many references can you make to one movie before the government comes for your soul? I said that exact same quote the last episode. Am I okay?
No,
All
no,
that matters
I created dark matter.
looks weird. Let's see. Let's see here. My foot's asleep. Is today's episode tally gonna be how many times I mention that my foot's asleep? Stay tuned to find out. Is Heavy still talking about cheese?
He has gone quiet, but he said he sent it to you as well.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, Georgia called me her lovely client. Ooh,
Oh,
oh,
Heavy
great
said he's working
heavens.
on a part 2.
Yes, bring us the cold curd war. That's insane. And the name of the main antagonist, like the guy that the good people are fighting in the war, like the Hitler of this war, his name's got to be Munster.
My- Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, give me 1 second.
Okay.
The Great Curdling?
Like, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I need a shovel. That's what I was doing. You're distracting me with your thoughts of cheese. Kind of focus. Run, run, run.
Dang it.
That was a nice sound.
What?
I was mass deleting fences and it made like a pop sound and then the lanterns fell and they also made a very nice pop sound.
Ah.
I don't know, man, I'm autistic. What block is this? Rich soil? Is that the fancy soil that plants grow better in?
Yes. So gather that up as much as you can, because we
Uh,
can't actually put that into the EMC machine.
uh.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna stop you, Heavy, because this is so fun. I'm gonna need
Yeah,
ideas for the next D&D campaign I lead, and you're giving me the good ones.
yeah, and it makes me hungry because wait, I have
Cheese.
eaten today. I didn't eat until after I got off of work at 2, and all I had was yogurt, and then the only reason I ate when I came home is because Katie made me cook food. Just wasn't very hungry today. Eee. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Oh no.
Shut the fuck up, Grandma. I'm trying to play Fortnite. Have you ever played Fortnite, Ethan?
I played 2 matches when it first came out, won both, and quit forever.
Oh.
Because I was like, this is boring, I'm good.
I haven't played it in a long time. I only played it because bitch ass who shall not be named really liked the game, which should have been my first sign.
Yeah, probably. Um,
That and his favorite game was fucking Overwatch. No offense to Overwatch players out there, but also like the highest of offense. Cause what? Can I walk, please? Have you acquired any more food, perchance?
I am working on that right now.
Fantastic. Get y'all a man who brings you food. Food is the way to a woman's heart. We'll typically say that for men, but it's true about both.
I think it works more on women.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're saying if I cooked for you, it would be less effective as if you, for if you, like, than if you were to cook for me?
Yes.
Maybe.
The shadowed wheel.
I think it would just be particularly more effective on me because A, I love food, and B,
The
since
Ostro good.
what did he say?
I'm reading the part two, and it is glorious.
Read it out loud. I want to hear.
Okay, I'll read the whole part out for everyone. The Great Curdling, the end of the First Cheese War and the rise of the Shadowed Wheel. After 4 long years of bloody crumbling and unspeakable churnings, the Great Curdling finally came to an uneasy end. The Treaty of I have no idea how to say that. The war officially ended with a Treaty of Sefrili signed in the neutral dairy vaults beneath Switzerland's. Whatever, I can't read. It's cut off at the ends for me. The treaty's
Okay.
terms were unforgiving. The Blue Empire was dissolved, its wheels fractured into smaller Rhineless states, Saint Roquefort, um, Gorgonzola, and something else. Massive reparations were imposed, not in gold, but in milk quotas and butter reserves designed to kneecap Blue Empire's whatever. Um, there.
Oh,
I bet it's not
I'm
one.
dying of hunger.
Oh no. Where are you?
I'm on the hill. I forgot that deleting the houses takes a lot of hunger.
Yes, don't worry about the houses. I got something to fix that. Um, I'm
I
gonna.
need it out of the way.
Okay, let me set up a machine.
Okay. Can you move waypoints or should I just leave it there?
Waypoint?
The waypoint thing.
Oh, yes, you can move that.
Okay. Do I have to have anything special or can I
Uh,
just pick it up with a pickaxe?
Pickaxe should be fine. We just will have to re-establish like connection to it.
Okay. Ew.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna come put a bunch of dirt in the EMC machine. Okay, the numbness has spread up my leg into my ass.
Mm, it- I did see
Okay.
it. Thank you, Heavy.
Shout out
And if
Heavy for
we,
today's stream
yeah,
entertainment.
if we did a group call, I'd have to switch up my stream information. For some reason, I have to actually go in and manually choose which call.
What?
Yeah, with how the sound works for my um, streaming OBS or whatever, I actually have to select like each individual chat
Could
for
could
sound
I
to come
just
through.
invite him to the server that we're in,
I mean,
and then
we
we
could.
can join? Okay,
I don't
hold
think
on.
there would be too much of a problem, but I don't know. It's not my
Nah.
server, so I'm not gonna.
If it is, we could just take him out later.
You hear that, Heavy?
I'm
If you're a
sure.
problem, we're just gonna take you out.
Yeah. I'm sure Zach and Leslie will be chill with it.
Yeah.
Okay, I've sent you an invite. Um, Perfect. Now just join general and I'll move you over. You may have to do rolls first. Yeah, because I'm in a hidden room, Heavy. Okay. Hold on. Click this. Move. Okay, you're joking. Hold on. Let me do it on my computer. I know I can do it. Okay, hold on. It's scroll.
There
And
we
you're
go.
in. Ha!
Oh, there we go. I
Hello.
now have to mute the stream, otherwise that's gonna be a
Also, don't call me by my real name. My name's Raya.
riot. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you want me to read part 2 to you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes. Read us
We'll
the
start-
whole thing.
The whole thing. The
Yeah.
whole thing. We
We
want
need
the entire history.
lore.
The
Okay.
entire
Yes.
history.
I want the entire history of the
Great
cheese
curling.
boards.
Yes.
Yes. The uncurdling.
Oh no. Okay, give me like 30 seconds here.
Okay. 1.
Okay, you know what?
You should have expected that, Heavy.
I mean, also fair.
I'm a very literal person.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's the autism in my bones. No, I'm kidding. I'm not autistic. Ah, that's a
There we go.
straight. Ah!
We'll join. Alright. Part 1. Ready?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. The Great Curdling, prelude to the First Cheese War. In the annals of the dairy continent, years leading up to the Great Curdling were marked by tension, fermentation, and the ever-thickening way of diplomacy gone sour. I'm sorry, I can't.
This is the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Oh no. The continent was a rich platter of distinct cultures bound together by trade, trees, and mutual love of fermentation. Simmering beneath the rind of civility, the decades of unpasteurized resentment.
Unpasteurized.
Unpasteurized resentment.
That is
The
an
major
insane
players. The major players. You have the Cheddardom of Britannia, the Swissland Alliance, the Blue Empire, the Mozzarellian Federation, and the Austro-Guden Empire.
That's crazy.
This is the greatest thing I've ever heard.
This is amazing. Like, oh my goodness.
Oh, the powdered rennet, the Brie-Star incident, or the Brie-Sar incident. In the border, in the volatile. Oh, good.
Ethan, there was glowstone inside this thing.
Inside what thing?
Inside the waypoint.
How much?
A block.
Womp, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum,
I hate
ba-dum,
my life now.
ba-dum, ba-dum.
Sorry.
Actually, I have the perfect thing for this.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh. Fuck off, Heavy.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Back to lore, if I can. If I. Oh
Lock in heavy.
no!
We've got lore to share.
All right. The powdered rennet, the Brizar incident. It was in the volatile border region of Brizar, a semi-soft, culturally contested province claimed by both the Ostrogudens and the Mozzarellans. Mozzarellan province of Camemberia, where the first curd truly soured. The assassination of Archduke Lindberger von Guden by the extremist group known as La Fromengrenois sparked a chain reaction no one could halt.
Of course, it was the French.
It was the French. Of course,
It's
it was
always
the
the
French.
French.
Lindbergh, an heir apparent to the Austro-Guden throne, was known for his strong smell and stronger stance on firm rule. His slaying by a rogue wheel of Camemberian descent during a ceremonial grating in Brizar sent shockwaves to the empire's already stressful rind.
Goodness.
The domino collapse of the dairy packs.
If this was real history, I would have actually paid attention in school.
You know what the fun part is? This is actually how it works. You just gotta switch the names out. Really, like actually.
I'm only interested in history if it has things to do with cheese.
Well, here you go. You're learning history with cheese. That's just this needs to be a YouTube channel. I hate my life. Why? No. Ah, I hate myself for this idea. No. 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 Okay.
Everybody leave a comment down below if you want Heavy to start a cheese-based history channel.
Don't
Yes.
make don't make me
Yes.
do
That
this.
is gonna be that's
No.
gonna be your YouTube channel.
Yes.
No.
What have you gotten
Just
yourself into?
so what we have the fat electrician, what are you gonna call me? The spoiled
Uh,
curd or something like that?
I don't know.
Gouda
You
history.
work in I.
Good history. Oh
Okay.
no.
It's writing itself.
I hate that it's writing itself. I hate it. I hate it already. I hate my
Crap.
life. I hate. Ah. All right. The domino collapse of the dairy packs.
Okay, I'm in the middle of the stream, so. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's all good. Um.
Would you like me to continue?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. In response to the Austro-Gudens delivered a sharp-edged ultimatum to the Mozzarellans, so firm it was nearly inedible. When the Mozzarellans could not comply with their pungent demands, the Austro-Gudens declared war, beginning the slow melt towards full-scale conflict.
This
But
is
alliances, left strong to age and cellars beneath the surface of diplomacy, began to unfold. The Blue Empire, honor-bound and smelling opportunity, declared war in support for the mozzarella, motivated less by morality and more by a desire to spread its moldy influence in the South. The Cheddardom of Britannia, wary of Blue's expansion and protective of its crumbly ally Switzerland, began to quietly mobilize. Switzerland, meanwhile, attempting to mediate through a series of peace fondues, but as the pots boiled over, their neutrality started to melt at the edges. When the blue forces crossed into Crackerlands, the Cheddardom Protectorate, Britannia's war drums began to churn. I,
This is insane.
I hate all of this.
It's incredible.
Because I know what the names are supposed to be, and replacing them with cheese stuff just
It's hurting.
hurts. It hurts.
But it's so
Nutty, though.
good.
It's so good and so bad all at the same time.
What
The
should we
best-
call our village, Ethan?
Ah. I don't know.
Give me one of the cheese names, Heavy.
Cheese names?
Yeah, one of the. Give me just like
Brelandia.
first one you see. Brelandia.
Brelandia? There you go.
That's
there you
insane.
go. The race for the rind.
No.
Breland sounds. Breland sounds like the name of some white girl's baby.
Declarations flew faster than a tossed wheel in a dairy brawl. The continent split into curdled factions. The triple cream entente of Britannia, Switzerland,
The triple cream
mozzarella.
entente.
and mozzarella faced off against the hard rind pact of Austria-Gouda and Blue Empire. Trenches were dug, rations wax blocks distributed, and the world entered the grimiest, grittiest, and stinkiest war it had ever known. It would be called the Great Curdling, but it was only the beginning.
Oh my goodness. This is fantastic.
Alright, so now we fast forward to the end of the Great Curdling. The end of the First Cheese War and rise of the Shattered Wheel. After 4 years of bloody crumbling and unspeakable churnings, the Great Curdling finally came to an uneasy end in 1922 AW, Anho Huela. The dairy lands were left in ruins, trenches filled with curdled memories, and generations of cheeses graded into the history. But even the world exhaled a breath of brine beneath the rind of peace. New fermentation had already begun. The
Oh,
Treaty
you've got to
of
be joking me.
Carefully The war officially ended with the Treaty of Carefully, signed in a neutral dairy vault beneath Switzerland's capital, Great. I'm butchering that pronunciation.
You know, it's a good thing
Under
you're not dyslexic. Are you dyslexic?
undiagnosed, but possibly.
Okay. Okay.
No, I'm not dyslexic. I have moments of dyslexia, but I'm not dyslexic.
Honestly, that's so real.
Right? Under the dim lights of waxen chandeliers and amid the set of cold, bitter rinds, the once proud Blue Empire was forced to the table, its influence runny, its borders smeared. The treaty terms were unforgiving. The empire was dissolved, its wheels fractured into smaller, rindless states. Saint Rofoot, Gorgonzola, Cambo Provincia, and others, each meant to be monitored and aged under supervision. Massive reparations were imposed, not in gold, but in milk quotas and butter reserves, designed to kneecap Blue's dairy industry. Their once mighty navy of brine crafts and fondue fleets were dismantled, leaving only patrol skiffs to guard their coasts. And Blue's aged leadership, including the Marshal Roforth and Chancellor Bonswing, were were tried in the International Court of Limburger. Convicted of war crimes, including overspicing prisoners and other unauthorized ride hardening.
Good there.
No! The cheddar of Britannia and the victorious triple cream entente stood triumphant, but the wedges were frayed at the edges. Mozzarella provinces, stretched thin and stringy, began to tear apart under the post-war strain. Switzerland retreated into deeper neutrality, locking its fondue vaults and burying its Alpine munitions. The Austro-Guthan Empire, though technically a victor, had melted under the weight of infernal rot and collapsed into several crumbly fragments. New bodies were formed. The League of Rhines, a multinational council designed to maintain dairy peace and keep curdled ambitions in check. But its authority was soft and prone to spoilage. Rise of the cultured bloc. The people of the former Blue Empire, proud, pungent, and deeply scarred, never accepted the humiliations of Carefully. And in the shadows of their fractured territories, a new movement took root,
Hmm.
the Cultured Bloc. Officially a civic society promoting regional heritage and dairy dignity, it quickly curled in militaristic ideology focused on blue restoration, mold purity, and vengeance through ripening. It,
Is
its
this
leader,
is this the
yeah,
Holocaust?
yeah, this is interwar period, so this is leading up to World War II.
Oh.
So this will be rise of the Nazi Party. Its leader was embittered war veteran and propagandist Pierre Vincent Bory, a charismatic figure with veins of blue through his soul. He claimed that the true essence of blue had been diluted, and only through unity, strength, and re-fermentation could they reclaim the rightful place atop the cheese wheel of civilization.
That's
Secret
insane.
creameries began training camps. Butter import quotas were circumvented through black market churners. Wheels, once outlawed for their strength, were aged in hidden caves, deep beneath the ruins of Chateau Camembert. By 1933 AW, blue youth were being indoctrinated under the one mold, one wheel doctrine. Propaganda posters glorified the old empire, towering Roquefort standing astride the continent, wiping Britannia crackers from their feet. Spies infiltrated mozzarellian provinces, spreading fear and ferment, while blue agents whispered promises of glory to disaffected Cheddardom curd workers and war-weary Swiss. Throughout the mid 30s, the rest of the dairy continent watched nervously as the blue national pride swelled like like overaged curds. The League of Rhines, increasingly toothless, issued warnings and watery sanctions, but few took action. Most still bore scars of the first curdling and feared reawakening of the storm. Mozzarella, fragmented and pulled apart, could barely keep its promises together, let alone face a rising blue. Osseo Gouda, now a collection of minor principalities, watch helplessly as blue influence seep back into its former borderlands. Switzerland issued statements of quote unquote mature concern, but offered only diplomatic fondue and more neutrality. The Cheddardom, wary and proud, began a slow rearmament beneath the leadership of Prime. What the fuck?
Oh.
Prime Crumb Minister Stilton, who warned Parliament, quote, the mold that rises again from the caves of defeat is often stronger than it was before. We must prepare, not for peace, but for preservation.
It's like the most unhinged podcast I've ever listened to.
What the hell?
Was that you?
Yeah, creeper.
Oh no.
Okay.
The Shadow Horizon. The people of their continent pray for peace, but the hidden caves of
Gorgonzola?
Gorgonzuela, and beneath the shattered dome of former Blue Senate, wheels are churning. Smoke once again rises from underground cream works. Brine is being distilled, and a scent of mold spreads on the wind. The world may have ended one war, but the rind of vengeance is thickening.
I hate that so much.
I hate it. I hate it. You did this. You did this.
Yes, technically I
You
did this.
betcha! I love it
Uh,
here.
okay.
As
So
somebody who's not a history nerd, I'm living for this.
I see. I'm enough of a history nerd, especially around this time period, that it hurts. It hurts so much.
I had the transmutation thing learn glowstone for you. Oh,
Oh, the glowstone blocks?
just glowstone, but I can have it learn glowstone blocks.
It should have already learned
Very-
glowstone, so I'm curious. Also, we're going to have to cut the stream a little short in like 30 minutes because my brother got called in to cover, but he's not going to make it back in time, so I need to go cover for my brother, who's covering for someone else.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Wait a
Fun.
second. I have something I have to do. Loading fire. There we go. Slice blade. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Set. Okay. Would you like the next section of this amazing bastardization of history?
Yes, please.
Oh
Go
no.
for it.
Okay. The
Do you have any
culture
food?
type.
There should
No.
be plenty of food in the
Aren't you telling me you aren't filled by this wonderful cheesy history?
Unfortunately, my Minecraft
Oh,
character
shoot
cannot
me now.
hear.
what?
Where is
made
this
the
food
pun.
you're referring to?
And I hate myself for it.
You made
What?
a pun, my good sir.
I hate it. I hate all of it.
Where is this food you're talking
It's in the
about?
ovens. Where else would it be?
I looked in the oven.
Okay, just go get pork out of the transmutation table.
Stop yelling at me.
Did you look in the furnaces?
I found it.
Okay.
I thought you would put it in the smoker. Like a
I
sane
did.
person.
There's 4 different types of meat you get from cutting a pig up, so I put it in all 4 of them to cook it as fast as possible.
Well, there's nothing in the smoker.
Yeah, because I took
Or-
the stuff in the smoker out.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
Anyways.
I will leave this up to your call, that you know how history goes in this particular period of time frame. Do you want me to continue?
No. We'll stop there.
Okay. Okay. Because like it's not bad. Like it doesn't get bad,
Yeah.
right? The ChatGPT won't get bad. Just
It's better not to.
I will read through it and see how it goes, and then.
Hey, Twitch, it's educational.
Yeah.
What? What a cracker conspiracy? What? Okay, so that section was a lot of just explaining the ideology of things, which should tell you a lot.
Yeah.
So now I have it going. Though how the whole thing, how the second curdling war kicks off. Uh, the rind of peace, already brutal, finally cracked. The dairy continent once again teetered on the edge of a vat gone wrong. For nearly 2 decades, the world had tried to harden itself against the bitter lessons of the first curdling, but fermentation cannot be undone. Beneath the waxy illusion of calm, rot had set in, and once more cheese of the world would be churned in a war unlike before. The blue bliss. Into the buffer state of Saint Percorino, a small,
Pecorino,
yeah, that a small semi-hard republic formed from the
let
first
me
Querdling,
out. Why is it not letting me out? I can't get
located.
out of the chest.
Oh,
You're probably lagging a little bit.
Hello? I can't get
oh,
out.
What's wrong with the
It's
chat?
not.
Hit
I'm
us.
just stuck in it.
Hit
Like
escape.
I'm pushing escape and E, and it's letting me like click on things and move them around, but I can't get out. Can you come kill me?
Yeah. Be right there.
I'm never opening a chest again.
would you like to know what the allies? Nope, nope. It's still called the Triple Cream Resolution.
The triple cream.
Yes. Yep. 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 Yep.
Oh my goodness, my hair is so purple. I dyed my hair purple today, Heavy.
Nice.
Yeah. Yay! Death is upon me. Let me out! Let me out!
Operation Crackdown. The Cheddardom
It let me
declares
out
war.
right as I got one heart.
On September 7th, after Blue Brinecraft sank the Cheddardom merchant ship SS
I think
Colby.
my keyboard is not working.
That would make sense.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh. Is that
what
gonna...
the Turn off?
What?
Turn back on?
Wait, hold on.
And we're
I don't
back.
know.
Okay. Yay! Hop, hop, hop. Do we want our house to be at the bottom, where our current house is, or at the top? Shovel.
What is that? Okay, hold on. What is this?
Why? I mean,
Oh! No, I know what this is. Okay. Alright. I was trying to translate this into real world events, and I finally got it. Oh, that's funny. So on Crustember 7th, which the name of the month is just the Blue Brinecraft sank the Cheddardom merchant ship SS Colby, killing 112 sailors and destroying a shipment of H cheddar headed for mozzarella. The Cheddardom declared war. The declaration was delivered by hand, pressed into wax, and hurled on the floor of the Blue Consulate in Stiltonia with a single word: crack. Marshal Redder of Lexterland launched Operation Crackdown, a counteroffensive to drive blue forces out of St. Pecorino. Mozzarella forces mobilized, reluctantly entering the fray. Their stretchy armor not yet battle-tested. Switzerland, officially neutral, opened its passes to refugees, but quietly allowed Cheddardom trains through the Gator-Cut tunnel at night.
do you think the people who are like the real people with these names are looking down and just being like,
No,
"What did they
these are
just
not
call
real
me?"
names. Right, well, oh, yeah, right.
They're based off of the real people. I know
Because,
they're not real names.
let's
Yeah.
see. Because, let's see, I gotta remember. Marshall, Who was that?
Marshall and Lily.
During World War II. That was Montgomery? Beginning of World War II. I don't think it was Montgomery. Neville Chamberlain is the name of the guy. So Marshall Redder Lincoln Lake Esterland is actually Neville Chamberlain, who was the prime minister. The Eastern Melt, Return of the Ostrogudans. A new unexpected player emerged in the East. Long thought crumbled. The golden remnant of Ostroguda, hardened league of former imperial generals and bureaucrats, rose under the banner of the Gilded Wedge, declaring a second Gudan resistance. They launched a surprise invasion into blue occupied Campo Provincia. Their goal to reclaim their old provinces and reestablish the Gudan throne. At first, the Cheddardon welcomed them as allies, but soon found them too ambitious, too controlling, and steeped in the same authoritarian cultures they sought to defeat. On a new front, the three-way melt between Blue, Mozzarella, and Gouda forces in the battered remnants of the eastern provinces.
Ding. Okay.
The Dairy War widens. By 1941, the war engulfed the entire continent. Blue, now a war on three fronts, yet still fiercely aggressive, deployed experimental fermentation weapons and devastating fondue flares. Cheddardom stretched thin, its navy dominant, but its land forces bogged down in St. Pecorino and the Roquefort Plateau. Mozzarella desperately trying to hold its borders, calling on its Desperonia in Batavia and Ricostan for aid. Gutted remnant, loyal only to their aged ideals, fighting for themselves but with dreams of a golden empire reborn. And Switzerland, neutral in name only, secretly funding the underground way and preparing quietly for a day neutrality would no longer be possible. As the continents turned to blood and brine, as trenches filled with shredded hopes and curdled dreams, one truth remained. The second curdling war was far from over. The world had learned from the first. Wheel the wheel cheese had turned again, and it would grind all beneath it.
My goodness. That's terrible.
It's fantastic.
Yes. This is it hurts. It legitimately causes physical pain.
You need to do Gouda history.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Everybody leave a comment down below for
No,
if you
don't.
want Gouda history.
Don't do it.
If you get 200 people saying you want Gouda history, and
There's not 200 people watching
each
this
of you
chat.
donate $10 directly to Heavy's bank account, then
I mean,
we
I'd
will
take
start
that,
the Gouda
but-
history channel.
I take that part, but I don't know that I don't want to do the history part, man.
You got it, man. Bring on the cheese history.
Okay. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. What part of history do you want?
All.
No, not all. Give me like a specific thing.
Let's do
I'll
the
see what it
Civil
comes up with.
War.
The U.S. Civil War?
Yeah. Think I know about anybody else's civil wars? You're talking to me. Barely know about our civil war. Can tell you all about Roanoke Island, but oh my
U.S.
goodness. Anything else of
War.
importance? Get it out of here.
The same.
Jeez. ChatGPT is probably thinking that it's helping you study for a test, and then we're just
Right.
over here playing Minecraft.
Right. I mean, that's half of ChatGPT. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So the prompt is Write a synopsis of the U.S. Civil War using the same cheese-based naming conventions. The Great Curd Split. Cheesified synopsis of the U.S. Civil War. By the mid-19th century, the new dairy world, young and rapidly expanding United States of America.
Americurd.
I hate it. I hate it
That's
so
so
much.
that one's bad.
That's
This
amazing.
stuff increasingly torn between two distinct cultures. The firm Rhine North, rich with age, tradition, and industrialized zest, and the soft Rhine South, known for its rich dairy plantations and proud melt-prone heritage. The heart of the conflict was a single critical issue: the expansion of unaged cheese labor, an ethically controversial practice where sentient unfermented curds were kept in conditions of indefinite softness to maintain high productivity without ever achieving full rights.
What the?
What did it call slaves?
Unaged cheese labor.
Unaged.
That's horrible.
I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh my
That
god.
is so bad.
It's so bad.
um,
Is that child labor?
led by President Abraham Lincoln Sharp,
Lincoln Sharp.
the Confederated Creameries of Ameribri,
This is
and the
what
soft
happened
rice
to
states.
Americurd.
No, it's split. There's two now.
Oh,
Following the
so there's
election of
Ameribri and Americurd.
Ameribrin Link, Amera, Abrin Coln, I don't, Abrincoln. I was just gonna call him Sharp because I ain't gonna pronounce that. Sharp, a bold, craggy cheddar with no melt attitude. 11 soft rind states succeeded, declaring birth of the Confederated Creameries. Headquartered in Velveeta, Terriana.
I fell in a hole.
Oh my
Why do we
god.
gotta bring Velveeta in here?
They believe the
Velveeta's
first
not a
rise.
cheese.
I love Velveeta.
Oh,
The war erupts. The Battle of Fort Fromage. The war officially began when the Confederate Fondists opened fire on Fort Fromage, a northern outpost in the harbor of Bree Charleston. The battle was brief but symbolically sharp, curdling national unity and plunging America into full-scale war.
Americurd. I'm never
The
gonna get over Americurd.
No.
The churning gears. The Battle of Getty Cheese.
Hey, cheese.
Pivotal moment where firm Ryan General Gouda Grant repelled the
Is it
invading
gonna
soft Ryan
fourscore and
forces.
20 years ago?
Give me a second. Under General Creambert Lee.
Creambert Lee. I hate that so much.
The Great March to the Greater. General Shirley.
Oh,
Shirley. The firm right army cut a swath through the south, torching storage cellars and salt caves, aiming to end the war by melting the oil of the enemy. Emancipation of the melting chains. And the melting of chains. Sharp
purple.
Sharp issued the Emulsification Proclamation, declaring all Kurds held in soft rind states to be free and granted right to age and rind as they pleased.
It's snowing?
What?
It's snowing. It's gonna snow all over my things.
Oh.
I'm in the middle of getting rid of all the snow. Stop that.
New divisions of aged volunteers, freed Kurds with sharp resolve, joined the ranks of the firm rinds and helped churn the tide.
Turn the tide.
Not turn, churn.
Turn. That's crazy.
Oh.
Is it? Do you
Okay.
think?
No. Right. The.
Um, have it
I'll just
summarize Catherine the Great, but cheese.
hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna have it write the emulsification proclamation.
Have it do the
Uh,
Gettysburg Address.
that's okay. I will do that next. Okay.
Yeah.
By the President of the United States of America, Abram Colon Sharp, dated January 1st, 1863 AC, Anno Curdle. That all Kurds are created to age and to age freely. By authority vested in me as President of the United States of America, by virtue of the firm and just churning of war necessary to preserve the union of the United Creameries, I, Sharp, do hereby declare on this first day of the year 2063 of the Curding of our Lord, that all unaged Kurds held as dairy labor in the rebellious states of the Confederate Creameries of Ameribri are henceforth and shall ever be forever free to ferment. That the government of America and its naval and land forces will recognize and protect the full aging process of such Kurds, granting them the right to form a rind, to ripen unimpeded, and to live as cheeses among these cheeses, equal in self and stature. That this act necessary to secure a more perfect churnion is both a wartime measure and moral imperative. That no Kurd born upon this continent shall be denied the right to thicken, to ripen, and to stand proudly among the cheese board of liberty. I hereby invite and encourage such newly freed Kurds to partake in the service of the United States of America's cause, be it in the ranks of its armed graders or in the effort to preserve the nation's greatest aging sellers.
This
From
is
this day
insane.
forth, their melt shall be their own. Let it be known that this declaration is not merely an edict of policy, but a statement of fermentation eternal, that all cheeses, regardless of moisture content, texture, of brine of birth, hold within them sacred culture of freedom. Upon this act, I invoke the judgment of the great cheesemaker, the favor of all, and the favor of all just palates. In witness whereof, I hereunto set my rind and cause the wax seal of the United States of America to be affixed, done in the capital of Cheddarlington in this first day of January, the year of our Lord 2063 AC, the great curding and of the great curding the 87th. Abercolin Sharp, President, Firm Ryan States of America.
That
I
was
feel like I just committed something deeply heretical.
that. I was about to say that. That feels almost heretical.
There's no almost in that statement.
This is insane.
I
I
was
can't
doing.
tell you how deeply in my soul pain hurt. That's not even like. Don't get me wrong. The Emancipation Proclamation, amazing document, great speech, the whole thing. I can't.
The pain in your eyes is amusing.
It hurts. It hurts so much. Oh no.
Why do I have flowers? Get that out of here.
I hope you guys realize this all based off the joke of the fact that you two said, "Oh, we can be friends," because you both like Gouda.
Oh no, it's because we're dating because we both like Gouda.
Okay, you're
That's
dating
why.
because you both like Gouda, and
Yeah.
then here we are committing heresy
Doesn't
because cheese.
isn't this just like our normal conversations though,
I
Brendan?
mean, fair, but
Okay, I
also
used to be Mormon. I've already committed a lot of heresy.
that I don't I don't think that helps.
It's fine. Oh my goodness.
Well, they're almost done.
This is not something you'd be able to
I
do
need
on
to
Pocket
delete this
Edition. That's
chat now.
insane.
Am I okay to delete this chat? Please let me delete this chat.
Yes, you can delete this chat.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Delete. Delete it forever. Remove it. Remove it from my sight. Find the history. Where data controls? No, general. Archive chats. Manage. No, that's not it. Notifications. Reference. Manage memories. We're gonna delete is creating a fictitious alternate history parody where nations are themed around types of cheese, mirroring the events of World War One. We're deleting it. It's gone forever. No more.
Except I have it in my
No more.
chats.
And I'm recording.
Where's your chat? Where is your chat? We're deleting this quickly.
Download
yeah,
message,
there's
download
a
message,
timer.
download message.
I'll leave it. I'll leave it. You guys can
There's a
suffer
timer
with
for
it.
when Jesus comes down and smites you for heresy if it stays here for too long.
I downloaded the message. We're good.
Oh no. Oh no.
Like I said, I'm gonna make a D&D campaign about this.
I hate.
Can you come
all of
sleep
it.
so perhaps the snow will go away? It stresses me out that there's snow everywhere.
But the snow is satisfying. Hey,
I
that's
don't
painful.
want it in my village.
Dud.
I needed more blood iron anyways.
You're dying. You're dying, dead. You're dead. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We have keep inventory on, otherwise we would never have anything because you'd keep dying with everything.
I'm stupid.
If you watch the first video of my new YouTube channel, she died 3 times in the first 20 minutes of gameplay, all 3 from drowning.
There's a death counter, and I think it gets up to like 5 deaths just in that episode.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything.
And then in the second episode, it's a reference counter. If you can get all 19 references, I'll shout you out in this video.
I see.
Yeah. And mind you, there's more references, but I only counted each individual source. So I've made several references to different movies, but I only counted the sources. You're racing against a girl in my class. Shout out Georgia. Love Georgia. Damn it.
What?
Meanwhile, I'm just gonna sit here and play Belatra.
I'm waiting for grass to grow, and I deleted one of the grass blocks before it spread to where it needed to be.
Did you put the grass blocks in the transmutation table?
Yeah, that's a lot of work. I'm just letting it sit for a bit, but it's fine.
Okay. Well, I have to end my stream/recording here because I gotta go cover for my brother, who was supposed to be covering for someone else. So.
I shall also end it here.
Yeah, because I have to leave the world.
He's going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't access the world without him here, so this is the end of the stream. I love you guys. Don't forget to check out my YouTube, and I do have a Discord. It's in my profile. Join that, because it's super fun in there.
Yeah, so much fun.
We need more people to make it fun.
I'm going to apologize to everyone for the pain that I put them all through reading that alternate history, because I hope you know it hurt my soul just as much as it's probably going to hurt any of yours.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, love you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.